Hello and welcome to today's reading. Hope everyone is doing well, having some fun time together with friends, family, whatever brings joy into your reality. So let's have some messages. Maybe you can expand that good feeling of happiness. Let's see. Well, we shouldn't have all of this, so let's try once more. Just have one card, please, dear spirits. There is the card. Suffering, divine teachers. Wow. Let's have a couple of more cards with that one. Suffering, teachers. Two of Wands, and we got the Page of Wands. All right, the suffering here, what is all that about? Let's have a little bit more information about this card. It could be sickness, trauma, betrayal, accidents. An important part of being human and something that can't be avoided is the pain that comes from simply being vulnerable to the physical world. Wow. And that is a fact. It happens for everyone. But with this one, the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands tells me there are something good coming out of this. Sometimes we feel so much grief when things are closing because it's so familiar to us. But sometimes it's necessary to release things, to make space for better things to come your way. And I believe with the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands, that is what's happening. You needed to let go of something for something better to have the space to come through to your reality. So let's have more information about this reading. I personally don't like when those cards comes up, even if that is something everyone is experiencing from time to time, the suffering. But I don't want to stay focused on that. I want things to be more positive and to bring in some more joy and happy messages for the viewer. But sometimes I just have to deal with what the spirits is sharing with us. So let's have more information about your path forward. Okay, we have established you have been suffering, and I'm so sorry for that. But this is even a card number 23 that equals a 5. That tells me that change is around the corner. So don't stay in that suffering feeling. Try to dig deep to find some kind of meaning with it. And I know by experience how hard that could be. But you just have to refocus your mind on something that is better for you. But I want now, because we have established there are wands coming in, they are about passion for life, new possibilities. Two of Wands, you have better choices coming your way, and the Page of Wands tells me good news is here. So I want to know more about the good news, the new possibilities coming your way. Let's have more information about that. Wow. Let's see. Awakening. Look at that. That's like the Hangman. A temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. Charitable actions. Okay, because this is the part of your awakening, to make you see things in a different light. All right. That makes sense. Absolutely. We have two cards wanting to come through here. You have the Knight of Swords. That's clarity. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Again, about the changes. And this is fast. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving energy. With the news coming your way, the changes you have expected. And I like that. And you got the Seven of Cups. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or over-analyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options or addictions. I believe this Seven of Cups is telling you to make an overview of your options and choose wisely. Wow. New options. Absolutely. That's coming your way. And I believe you are going to make a better choice for your future than the situation you are leaving behind. So let's see. Look at this. This is the Ace of Pentacles. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle. Wow. So whatever has been going on in your situation, your finances is absolutely safe for the future. I like that. Because shopping could be a good therapy. If things are going too bad, just go for a shopping ride. Everything is going well. Or eating chocolate or ice cream, or just nurture yourself in a good way and to be nice to yourself. With people around you make challenges coming your way. You don't need that. It's time for releasing that suffering. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, what can you do? Just accept to receive because you're worth it. Look at that. You even have the Page of Pentacles. Maybe learning something new. Be cheerful, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarship. A new area of study. Maybe this is you learning something valuable about the situation you have been through, and take that knowledge with you into the future, just to put it into the energy bank where you can withdraw whenever you need to be reminded of the good things coming your way, what you experienced, so you don't ever repeat the situations that you are releasing right now. Let's have one more card from this deck. Let's have one more card from this deck. Let's see, there you go. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Wands. Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama. Unless the situation is really worth your time, then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. And I believe the conflict and drama is this situation made you suffer. And then the advice is to stand up for yourself, to do what is right for you. As I said, nurture yourself, and the underlier is the Chariot. Look at that. Rewards that comes from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, and public recognition. That is beautiful. I like when we manage to change a situation that took us down to the basement, and we have to reflect on what was going on here really. And it's not like we always find the answers, because we are sometimes a lesson in other people's life. Remember that. I repeat it, you are sometimes a lesson in other people's life. So when you reflect and don't find any answers for what happened in this situation, it's not for you. That's nothing, no lesson for you at all. You have to release that and walk away. That is just necessary for your maintaining your mentally balance. And I talk from experience. Let's see. Let's have one final message from the universe about this. But I think when the abundance, the prosperity, the wealth coming into your life, it will make things easier. It doesn't mean that the suffering is gone. It's just that you release it and cope with it with another mindset. So let's have one final message from the universe, and that one was tipping over. Choice is the most powerful tool you have, and we have the Seven of Cups telling you about choices here. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. And I think that confirms this reading so beautifully. I'm sorry that you have to suffer to get through this situation, but maybe it wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant for you. So release and let go. And with that, I wish you a wonderful day. Make the most of it. You're so worth happiness. And I see you next time. Bye.